Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Madison.
I'm Pop, and welcome to my home turf.
We got a nice one for y'all today. We're gonna preview the Super Bowl.
What?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
well now.
Well, you know what we about to do, man.
Nah,
you know what
not
we about
really.
to do.
Not really. You never let me know what we're doing. I just have
You're
to
right.
show up and boom.
I'm gonna give you guys a little something. I have to get his genuine reaction. If I don't get his genuine reaction, it's not genuine.
What?
No,
Yeah, I can see that.
You
I
guys
can see
gotta
that.
think he reacts different to stuff that he doesn't know.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
like what you see is his genuine reaction.
Yeah.
You see? Exactly. But before we get into it, I want to give y'all a quick little motivation.
Come on with it.
But this is well, you could take it any other way. Pause, but I said pause. But this is mainly for younger athletes. You got to work for it.
Okay.
You got to work for it. You want that offer, you got to work for it. That means attending conditioning. That means attending off-season workouts.
Mm-hmm.
That means putting the work in the off-season when coach isn't looking.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't, and you want those stars don't mean anything.
No.
Stars don't mean anything.
Mm-mm.
Never has and never will be.
Mm-mm.
But what a coach likes to see is effort.
Mm-hmm.
They like to see that you have some grit in you. That basically you're a dog,
That's it.
and you can because their job is on the line too. If they end up choosing the wrong guy, you don't help me win championships. You don't help me win games. I'm out of here. This goes to any and every sport.
That's right.
This goes to track and field.
Yes.
You want to be on that relay? Show them. That means you have to work on stuff when coach is not looking.
Earn it.
Exactly. You got to earn it. And this goes for anything. Like I said, this goes for football, track, baseball. This goes for the real world too.
It does.
This goes for the real world too. You want that job, you got to work for it. You got to put in extra work. You got to put in more work to get a job that you really want.
Mm-hmm. That is fact.
You want that job? Go to college.
Yeah.
Well, if you know
if that's required.
If it's required,
Yeah.
because nowadays,
Ooh.
sometimes you don't have to have a degree to work that job that you really want.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Hey, they changing things.
They changing the game. Now, do you wish that was there when you was in college?
I do. Most people don't even go to. They don't even work with the degree that they have.
Yeah.
99% of people don't even have a job in the field that they went to school for, which
That's
is
true.
ridiculous.
That's wildly true though.
But you got to tell them the most important part that I always told you: when they are sleeping, you are.
You working.
Come on.
You gotta work. You have to work for what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You want that money, you have to put in the work to get the money.
No days off.
And then you want that certificate, you have to work to get the certificate.
That's it.
In the real world, you do not get a participation trophy.
Come on.
You don't get a participation trophy. I'm getting too excited talking about
I
this.
see.
So you know what I'm saying? And then let's say we go by faith
Mm-hmm.
and we pray.
That's right.
But also for my Bible heads out there,
Ooh,
for my Bible heads out
all
there,
right. Them scripture ones that know the scripture.
you know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead.
Dead on arrival.
So you can't have all this faith and not put in work.
Not put the work in.
So work for it.
Work for it.
Work for it. You
End of the day.
at the end of the day, work for it. This podcast name is going to be called Work For It. No, it's not, because I can't get viewers like that. So, but you better believe they'll get the message at the very beginning.
Hey, put the time in, and it will show on the field, on the track, on the court, wherever.
Now, you the coach, man.
Hey, gotta put the time in.
And it's wild. I'm sorry. This really wasn't where it's supposed to be going, but it is what it is.
What it is.
I see a lot of talent. Even like where I'm at here in the 757, there are a lot of guys that are here to have the talent that can go above and beyond, and they don't do it. One, because either they're nervous or they're scared.
Mm-hmm.
Two, they're just lazy.
Yeah.
They're just lazy. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, my thing is, don't be afraid to mess up. Practice is where you mess up because that's where you get it ready for the game. If you don't mess up in practice and go out in the game and mess up, then I got a problem.
Right.
Fix it in practice. Mess up in practice so we can fix it in practice. And when we get into the real game, we know the plan.
But look at, if you put in all this work, let's say you want to be that starter. You put in all that work. Now, when you put in all that work, all of that stuff that you've done during the off season, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When the time comes, it's going to feel like practice because all that work you put in is going to pay off.
That's why you practice hard.
Yeah.
It make the game easy.
You got to be a sweat, bro. I know. My boy Josh, he hated that joint too. I would sweat sometimes. But, bro, yeah, shout out to
Coach.
Josh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Josh Jack, though. That's my boy.
Shout out to Coach Twine because he practiced you hard so you prepare for the game.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Bro, I'm so serious. Like, I see so many guys and girls
Mhm.
that have the talent to go the distance, but they don't do it because lazy, scared. Just do it. Just do it.
Don't be afraid to say I don't know something.
Oh yeah.
That's the one thing that really irks me is when you say I got it, and
And
no
you don't have it.
no doggone well you don't even know what it is.
Yeah, that's
I'm
wild.
saying cover 3 and you playing cover 2.
You going mad.
Come on.
We playing banjo. You we going cover 6. What are you doing? Am I the flat or I'm the deep?
Just say I don't know so we can get you right. We can get you right when we don't know what
Right.
you don't know. But if we don't know you don't know, we can't help you.
Bro, and then that's 7 points.
7
6,
more.
technically, but
Mm.
you know,
And you already behind.
you don't know the offensive playbook. You in the backfield or you're out wide. You supposed to run a slant. The quarterback saying you run a go. We lose the game because of you.
Hey, that's it. But you know what I always say? If you stay ready, you ain't
You
gotta
got to get ready.
come on.
And that goes for basketball. That goes for track too.
Shout out to Coach who? Big E. Coach E, baby.
Coach E. Yeah, Coach E. The coolest cat known to man guy.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Yo, like, it just goes back to my first point. You got to work for it. You got to
Gotta work.
work for what you want.
Hard work, not just go just to say you did something.
Don't go on the basketball court when nobody's there. You do a little layup, and then you set up your camera over there and just show yourself doing a little bit of work. Then you turn that camera off. You go home.
Every practice you're supposed to leave better than you came.
I'm not trying to. Well, this is the motivational part of.
Oh, that's right.
the
That's
show.
about 5 minutes, 7
You
minutes
know,
in.
Yeah, with 7 minutes. But yo, I really like you on the other side of this camera. I want you to succeed. That I mean, sports, whatever. Even outside of sports, I want you to be great.
Yeah.
So just work for it.
Work for it.
Work for what you want. Get what you deserve. You got to
Get
take it by force.
I can, I will, I must.
That's nice. We should
Yeah,
put that on a T-shirt. You ever thought about that?
No, I hadn't. Really, I hadn't.
Did you see how? See, this is what you guys need to be watchful for. You see how fast he cut off that laugh?
Come on.
he said, but I did it.
You funny. Let's get into this, man.
Yeah, my bad. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the Super Bowl matchup. We got the Niners and Chiefs. What's your honest thoughts going into this game?
My honest thoughts?
Honest thoughts.
I think it's going to be more of a dogfight than everybody think.
Yeah.
And I think that by halftime, you're going to see a team that's going to have their head down, but they're going to come back in the second half.
You thinking it's a 28-3 comeback story or something?
No,
like that?
not quite like that.
Oh, my
but
bad.
You're going to see that there are going to be some adversities in the first part of the game that set them back, and then they're going to go in halftime and come back out with that juju, and they're going to get locked in. Yeah, man. They're going to get that no pause.
Well, you got to say pause. You can't say no pause.
It wasn't a pause. Juju is
Oh,
juice.
okay, yeah. Well, that's why I didn't.
Okay, you looked at me as though you were like,
No,
"Ooh."
I was trying to get what you were saying.
Okay.
Because, when we talk about juju, see, in the South, in NOLA, juju means something else.
What do you mean?
Black magic.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You
I
see?
see. Yeah, I see.
You see?
But, different time, different things, way people perceive and handle stuff. But I think when they come back, see, look at him.
No, I'm just laughing. No, you're funny, big guy. You're funny.
When it comes down to it, the game will be won. It's going to be won in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter.
So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. If Brock Purdy pulls this off, do you think he should get his flowers?
What kind of flowers you talking about?
Because, look, a lot of people don't think as Brock Purdy. They think Brock Purdy's a system quarterback. I do, too.
Well, I mean, every quarterback is a system quarterback. You playing in a system.
Well, there are quarterbacks where they can run, they can pass, they can do all that and this, that, and the third. So, I mean,
but they still playing in the system.
But look, they can fit in any system that they like. They are the system.
No,
You don't think so?
no. All coaches cater things to what they do, what their quarterback
does the best. Okay, yeah, okay.
So
okay.
you saying he's a system? All of them are system quarterbacks.
That's true, but
yeah. You playing in that system, and if you succeeding, then you succeed in that system.
Well, some quarterbacks don't have a system. They just
and that's why they ain't successful.
Wow. Well, excuse me.
Who won a Super Bowl playing in no system?
Nobody. Actually.
They ain't
Nobody.
successful.
Nobody.
You may get the
Canada's
stats.
Successful.
You may get the stats, but you did not get the main prize.
Well, if you want to pull up stats, we always can go 30 for 30 with Jameis Winston.
30 interceptions.
30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions.
Hey, I think he's gonna do better now that I got his eyes fixed,
I'm
and
telling you.
he can tell the difference between the other team and his team now. Leave. I'm a Jameis Winston fan. I like Jameis.
J-Bo, I love
like
Jameis. If he gets another starting job now,
somebody in trouble. I believe that somebody's in trouble.
Somebody's in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he should take over that Saints job. I'm pretty sure I said it in a previous pod, but I think if he gets a starting job, he needs to take Derek Carr's spot now.
He should have took it yesterday.
Derek Carr's he's overrated.
He should have took it yesterday.
He's so overrated.
Yesterday. So what's your
Yesterday.
How do you feel the Super Bowl matchups are going to go?
You know what? I think, like you said, I'm with you. I'm with you when I think it's gonna be close.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be close, but I think the team who starts strong will end up winning it.
Okay.
I think that all that momentum, I think the points that they get early on is gonna be the
Carry
reason why
them.
they win.
They carries them all to the end.
Exactly.
I don't.
I think so, bro. I mean, nerves. I think nerves are gonna be a key factor into this game.
I think because now here's my real. I'm gonna give you my honest every time.
Talk to me.
I think the dogs over there on San Fran is gonna be too much for them.
You think so?
I think so because now they got to the place that they want to be, and they're there against the Kansas City Chiefs. KC defense is pretty good, but you got 3 dogs. The backfield and 2 wide receivers that you got to try and stop.
Yeah.
And
Debo plays both.
And now Purdy has added an element that you got to watch out for because he's never run before.
You know, you say Brock Purdy like Cam Newton. Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy.
Brock Purdy. He says Purdy. Brock Purdy.
You got to watch out for it. I mean, now he don't just sit there and, well, ain't nothing I can do. Now he's trying to make something happen.
Yeah, he scrambles.
Hey, I think that's going to be an element that they going to have to watch out for.
What do you think about old boy up in Green Bay? How do you think he's going to pan out? Because right now he's looking nice. Jordan Love.
Jordan Love? What do I think? I honestly think if they get him a good supporting cast, he got some chance to do some damage. He got a lot. He's throwing that rock. He's making good decisions with the exception of the last game he played.
Brett Favre impersonation.
Hey, man, you can't do that. You can't throw it to the other thing across your body.
Hey, Brett was nice, though.
That's my guy.
Brett was nice. I mean,
Brett Favre, as they said when he first came.
Favre. That's how you spell it, Favre.
Hey, man.
Favre.
Come on now.
Something like that.
But he was the guy when he came in the league because he wasn't afraid to throw it. If he got it picked, he got it picked. Guess what? He had the best mentality of any quarterback I've ever seen.
Down there somewhere.
If you throw an interception, I don't care. I'm coming back out. I'm going to throw it again.
Yeah, he did. Now, did he play with Sterling Sharp?
Oh, yeah. He's played. Oh, if Sterling hadn't got hurt, I do know that they would have won more Super Bowls.
I think they won the year after he got hurt, right?
After.
Oh my.
After, but had he been there, I mean, Sterling was tearing the league up.
Sterling was a dog.
He was tearing the league up.
Now Shannon gave his first ring to Sterling.
Man, I know that meant a lot to him because he was there, but he didn't get to play. He had to watch from the sideline.
Did they play them?
Who?
They played them in the Super Bowl. No. Wait, I think they did.
You'd have to look at that. We're gonna ask our cameraman to look that up for us.
No, I got it.
Okay. But yeah, Sterling was that guy. Sterling was performing at a high level. The injury just, it ended it all. But he would have tore the league up.
Yeah. January 25th, 1998, the Broncos at long last won their first Super Bowl versus Green Bay.
Wow. So
they would have met. They would have played each other.
Wow.
Oh my Lord, that would have been something. Sterling was, and he needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
He will get there.
I think he's a finalist.
He will get there. Sterling, based off the production that he was giving prior to the injury, his numbers, he would have been up there with Jerry Rice because he was killing the league.
Numbers say he was better than Jerry already.
He was killing the league at that point because that guy was catching everything and he was awesome. If you don't believe us, go back and watch some of the highlights, some of the actual videos of the games. Sterling Sharp was a man on the field.
Sterling was that guy.
He was that guy.
I want to get back to the Chiefs and Niners. Now, with the Chiefs, Eric Bieniemy he visited the Chiefs before they played the Ravens, and that offense looked kind of different. I say kind of. I didn't say too much. It kind of looked different. You could tell he put a little EB sauce on it.
Yeah, but they don't want him back.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they don't want him back.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
them players want him back because they said they missed him.
Players do, but what do the ownership?
I know. I know.
That's what makes the difference.
Andy Reid gotta want him back.
Ain't no room on the coaching staff for him right now.
Right now.
That's what they saying. Who they gonna get rid of?
Right now, though.
Look, the offense did play a little bit better, but at the same time, it wasn't like it was just magical out there either.
They didn't score anything in the second half.
Come on. They didn't do much of anything after that.
EB still had a little
sauce on it.
It was there,
Little fingerprints of.
Oh, that's EB play, right? I see you. What?
Yeah, but the problem was, he was there, but they don't want him back right now. That's the word on the street.
Down. I think he would help them again, just like he did last year, the year before that.
Yeah, but do they really need him?
They did get to the Super Bowl with that. Well, you can't really say they got to the Super Bowl without him because he kind of helped them win against the Ravens. At least from what I've gathered,
the Ravens helped him win. They didn't play the same style of offense that they normally play. That's what helped him win. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, my bad. But speaking of the Ravens, Zay Flowers is being investigated right now for assault
against.
I don't know who, but he's been investigated.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
No.
That's not good at all.
Keep your hands to yourself if you can't walk away or try to run.
Run. Well, you run fast.
Yeah, but that didn't work for what's-his-face.
Jonathan Major.
He ran and still got in trouble.
How do you run and still get in trouble?
Because he didn't put her down lightly.
What else you put? She's on me.
Hey, I don't know, man.
But
that's what we always say. You're supposed to run, and when you run, you still get in trouble. I ain't figured that one out yet.
Did the Jaden Smith impersonation off of a Karate Kid. Yeah, I don't know what if I were in Jonathan Major's shoes. I don't know what do you do? Because you still get in trouble regardless.
You fall down on the ground.
Oh, you got to pull a LeBron.
Hey man,
got to pull a LeBron. Now I will say that about Bron. Bron is flop king. I'm sorry.
You fall down on the ground. That's that. Hey, you can't say I did nothing. Then I'm on the ground.
That is true. That is
go.
true. I'm gonna come back to football.
Come on.
Milwaukee, they're currently 1-4 since hiring Doc Rivers. Now, if you go back to, I believe the first pod that we did, and we said they go get Doc Rivers, but he is not all that. He's not all that at all. He
may be good for a team that's you just getting started, and he got rookies.
Yeah, for sure.
He come in and help develop. Yeah, but right now,
no.
1-4. 1-4.
Now, Milwaukee also made a trade today between, who was it? 76ers and, it was 76ers and Milwaukee. And
okay.
Milwaukee ends up getting Patrick Beverley. And if you know anything about Patrick Beverley, him and Damian Lillard do not have the best history.
So, what they saying that they went and got Beverly?
Patrick Beverley.
He's just his all mouth to me.
They got them a Dennis Rodman.
No.
Hold up. I'm glad I said this. Y'all, this man doesn't believe that Dennis Rodman should be in the Hall of Fame.
Nope.
But why not?
What did he do that was just so dynamic to put him in the Hall of Fame?
Rebounds.
He did rebounds.
He played that lock-up defense. He was different, my guy.
Yeah, right. No, Dennis Rodman was not different, and he did what he was supposed to do. Rebound, because he's a big guy. He was down there under the basket.
And played lights-out defense.
No, it wasn't lights out. He got in people. He actually got in their head. That's about it.
Man, MJ knew he couldn't have won without Dennis.
He won 3 before.
And he needed him to win 3 more.
No, he didn't. He just needed somebody to rebound.
Y'all hear that bars? He didn't need him before, but he needed him.
So, okay. So, you saying Draymond needs to be in the Hall of Fame? Because basically they do the same thing.
I didn't say he should have been in the Hall of Fame. No, hold up.
I'm saying the exact
the
exact same thing.
Don't go saying what I did say. I didn't say that. I did not say. that Dennis Rodman belongs in the Hall of Fame. I didn't say that neither. All I'm saying is you don't believe it. Now, me, it's irrelevant what I believe.
Why is it irrelevant for you, but not?
I mean, I didn't start talking about Dennis Rodman that time when we were talking in that table.
Right.
And you were saying how Dennis Rodman wasn't, shouldn't have been in the Hall of Fame.
No, because when you look at it, he was on San Antonio sitting on the floor not doing much of anything. What made him special then?
That was so disrespectful to Dennis.
But, hey, they didn't want him.
Wow.
The league didn't want him anymore. Oh. So what made him so special then? I'm asking.
I mean, hey, I wasn't even a thought. So
no, you weren't. But I'm just telling you, you may put him in the Hall of Fame because of what he did on the Bulls? No.
I mean,
no.
Kukoc.
Kukoc didn't make it because he was on the Bulls. I mean, he made it because he came to the NBA and what he did while he was overseas. His overseas put him in the Hall of Fame.
That is utterly ridiculous.
Not what he did at the Bulls.
I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying that's utterly ridiculous why he should be in the Hall of Fame.
But he's in there.
Yeah, I'm talking about Kukoc.
That's what I'm getting at. He's in there.
How are you in the Hall of Fame for what you've done overseas, but not what you did on our turf or on our home turf?
Well, somebody thought he was worthy of it, and there he is. Whoop, there he is.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. So back to football. Matt Ryan says that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
For what?
Does he?
For what?
I mean, he says his numbers is as good as the rest of them.
Numbers alone don't put you there because you can get good numbers at the end of the game when you're chunking it just because you're behind.
Bow. He's in the Hall of very good.
He's in the Hall of can you lose a football game after being up?
Somebody
in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's you don't. I don't think you get in the Hall of Fame because you did that in the Super Bowl. Now,
hey man,
you up 28-3.
Don't just go away, but go away. Take that and go.
Somebody said he's in the Hall of Phillip Rivers.
Hey, no. Phillip Rivers, he was doing his thing. Though. Phil did his thing, but Matty not so nice.
Hold on now. We're not gonna do that now. Matty Ice is still Matty Ice now.
He was unfrozen.
I mean,
in that Super Bowl.
I mean his defense.
That wasn't all defense.
Whoa.
How many points did they score after halftime?
A lot, but who? Exactly. Oh, you talking about who scored who?
I'm talking about how much did Atlanta score after halftime?
I mean, they didn't, but
okay, that wasn't defense.
I can't 100% blame that on Matt Ryan now. Defense, no, hold up. Defense held them to 3 points, and you mean to tell me you couldn't stop them in the fourth quarter?
So defense held them to 3. They turned around and gave up how much?
Who, the defense?
Yeah.
A lot. Defense gave up a lot. Matt Ryan did.
Matt Ryan didn't give up nothing, but he didn't score nothing else either.
That is true. That is true. I'm not going to blame it on Matt Ryan. I mean, you held them to 3 points throughout the entirety of the game until the fourth quarter came.
No, I don't blame it entirely on him, but
I think he won MVP that year too.
Yeah, he might have won MVP, but he stunk up the field that evening after the second half.
Yeah.
In the second half, rather. Not the first 2 quarters, he was good. Why he didn't score in the third and fourth?
I think they scored in the second half. I don't think it was 28-3 at halftime, though. It was just 28-3 going into the fourth quarter.
Nah, I think they came back because if they were scoring and they were scoring, then they wouldn't have caught up.
That's true.
You got to keep scoring.
I mean, that's.
But no.
I mean, that's not easy to do though in the NFL. Just to keep scoring. But I mean, they're up 28-3 though. Like that's. Oh my God.
Hey man, 25 points down and they came back and won. They want it.
Bro, I had something on my eye, dude.
Oh, that's okay. But no, Matt Ryan to me. Numbers alone just don't get you there.
No, never has and never will.
Nope.
Wait, hold up.
Come with it.
Does it though?
No.
Numbers alone get you to the Hall of Fame?
No.
That's the very interesting. I saw something on TikTok. I'm always revert back to TikTok because these people be having some good things to say. Who are your top 5 receivers of all time? Greatest receivers of all time.
Of all time?
Of all time. It doesn't matter what
Well, right off the bat, I'm going with Jerry Rice.
Gerald.
Then you got to look at T.O.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to look at Randy DeMoss.
Randy.
They named the whole thing after him. You got mossed.
They did.
To me, after that, I'm going to get my playmaker.
I know you're about to say Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin. Then I'm going to get
Hold on. Who you say? You said Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin.
What?
Who you about to say?
I said T.O.
Oh, T.O.
And the last one, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter?
Chris Carter.
All right. My turn.
Go.
Jerry Rice.
Mm-hmm.
T.O.
Mm-hmm.
Randy.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't in order now.
No, mine ain't
But
either.
Jerry Rice, T.O., Randy,
Mm-hmm.
Calvin Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And who else do I want to go right here? Because I can go anybody.
You could.
Anybody. Let me turn this down. I don't want to hurt y'all. Let me see. This is where it gets gooder right here. I'm forgetting somebody that I really want to put here.
Honorable mention for me, Sterling Sharp.
Sterling. Okay. That's respect. I like that.
Mhm.
I like that.
Hey, you got one more? Come on with it.
Because I could put so many guys right there. I was thinking Steve Smith, but I don't want to put him there. I'm not going to put him there because, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to go what a lot of people wouldn't. Larry Fitzgerald.
That's a good one.
I would go Fitz.
That's a good one.
Fitz was a dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's my 5 right there.
Hey, good. That's respectable. Who's your honorable mention?
Steve Smith.
Okay.
Steve, 100%.
Shout out to Uncle Steve.
Yeah. Shout out.
Even though I'm older than him.
Well, shout out to Uncle Steve. I'm thinking now, like, I feel like I'm leaving somebody off. I really do. Because Michael Irvin was that guy.
Yeah. They didn't call him a playmaker for nothing.
Michael Irvin, I mean, there are so many guys. Yo, shout out to Damani, too. I hope you watch this, bro. We were talking about this like a few weeks back.
Okay.
And we were arguing about somebody, but I can't remember. I think he put Julio in the top 5.
Julio Jones.
I think he put Julio.
Julio's okay. But out of the two, I would take Coop.
Coop who?
What do you think?
Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper.
Over Julio?
Yeah.
You're alone on this one, big guy.
No, I would.
Why?
I like Coop runs. He going to get you the route.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get the route. You got to get the ball somewhere near him. He'll catch it.
But Julio was like a generational wide receiver, though. Like, everybody wanted Julio. Not saying nobody wanted Amari Cooper, but everybody wanted Julio.
I didn't.
Huh?
Mm.
I don't know about that one.
I mean, it's just me. I didn't.
Why not?
I didn't see. Okay. I didn't see what I wanted to see with him.
What do you mean by that?
Sometimes you're looking over there at him and he takes off.
So does Amari Cooper, though.
Yeah, really. When?
Amari Cooper's done that plenty of times.
Okay.
He played for Dallas. Trust me.
Well, I mean,
I know.
Well, when you got a quarterback that can't get you the ball and you over there doing jumping jacks and
Uh-oh.
wide open, I mean, I'd take plays off too. If you
Uh-oh.
right in, hey man, I'm
Gotta
open.
watch the wires.
Throw it.
Gotta watch the wires.
Oh yeah, my bad.
It's all right. But speaking of Dallas, on First Take today in Vegas, Shannon Sharp, Uncle Shay, Club Shay. I'm gonna get back to him in a few. We're gonna talk about Monique.
Oh,
yeah, I'll be right back. But Shannon Sharp had asked DeMarcus Lawrence, why did y'all lose against Green Bay? You know what DeMarcus Lawrence said?
I want to hear this.
With a straight face, we were just gassed. We didn't have no legs under us. It was a long season, and credit to Green Bay. What?
He's saying the defense was gassed?
No, he said we, as in the team, the Dallas Cowboys, we were gassed. It was a long season.
What, did they go party the night before?
Possibly. You know they were supposed to have a party after the game for winning the game?
How are you gassed before the game and you've had days off where you didn't really practice hard?
You know what kills me about this? You really should have had the number 1 seed.
Yes.
You lost games you weren't supposed to lose.
But that goes back to they couldn't beat the good team.
They couldn't beat the good teams.
I
mean, even the Cardinals. You couldn't beat the Cardinals. What?
We got shellacked by the Cardinals.
And you got thumped by the Bills.
Yes.
A game where you were really supposed to win that game.
Yeah. And almost lost to Detroit.
Almost lost to Seattle.
So were they really gassed, or was it just that was who they were?
Were you really not who you thought you were?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's be honest. Were you are? I think it's more of you weren't who you thought you were.
I agree.
I think that's what it was.
Well, they got our coach too.
Yeah, they got outcoached, outplayed, and outcoached
on both sides of the field and both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I knew what you're saying. But a lot of people are saying, especially in the Cowboys fan base, that Dan Quinn threw the game because he was about to leave.
I mean, but if you throw the game like that, don't the other people that's gonna hire you see it?
See, but they gonna go off of your resume and what you've done so far.
Yeah, a resume that you haven't won anything yet,
or the resume that you gave up a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl.
So what resume are they looking at? Because your eyes are seeing what you're seeing. You got to go by what you see.
Now, I think one thing that they could go off of is how historically bad we were the year before he got there, and then when he got there, it was like an instant turnaround. But I don't even think that is Dan Quinn, but it's not at the same time because you had guys on that defense when Dallas was like very bad in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
But the defense was I think was it 3-4, 4-3, something like that.
It was 4-3.
But it was like a different version of it. Like
right.
you had cornerbacks putting their hand in the dirt. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like
that's reinventing wheel, right?
Right. What are you doing? So I can't. I'll say Dan Quinn did his thing, but
there's a comma there.
I think I wouldn't necessarily give him all of that credit.
No, I don't.
I don't. And now
sometimes you lucky because some of those interceptions they were just lucky.
Especially his first year.
Yeah.
His first year when Trayvon Diggs got all those interceptions.
Yeah.
Now, you can't lie, though. You can't lie. That was dope.
Yeah, it was.
Because I remember you told me, man, they feel like they got their 90s swagger back.
Yeah, but it didn't last long.
That didn't last long at all.
They didn't.
That was out of the door when we played, what was it, Oakland?
Yeah.
Well, Las Vegas now.
When we play teams that can punch you back,
we don't fight back.
We don't fight back.
We
grab our toys and go home.
When we say we, we're Cowboys fans too.
Yeah.
So, but we don't fight back.
No.
And we not hired, but we have interviewed Rex Ryan, Ron Rivera, and Mike Zimmer. Now with Rex told you on live television, look, this is how you stop them. Yada 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 yada. You don't do yada 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 yada. Dan Quinn did
yada yada yada
yada yada yada yada, and didn't do what blah 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 said.
What? To be honest, me and you.
I think it's you.
Yeah,
that's good.
To be honest, yeah, Dan Quinn should have listened to what somebody else was saying, but he's never won the big games.
Nah.
His defenses have never won the big games.
And the biggest game of them all was the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
28-3. That's why I told you early. 28-3. You held them to 3 through 3 quarters going into the fourth.
Yeah, you did.
And
But you also did not look it up and see if we can find. Did they score anything else after that? I think they shut them down. If anything, it was a field goal.
You talking about who shut who down? The Patriots shut down.
The Patriots shut down Atlanta.
Was this 2017?
Man, don't you know me? Years go by so fast with me now.
Let me see.
Just do
Atlanta. It's right here. So Atlanta did score. They scored 7 points in the third quarter.
Okay, well, field goal, touchdown. That's it. But you got outscored.
And then they scored 19 points on you. 19.
Yeah.
In one quarter. Come on. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
They
may have gotten gassed because they were on the field so much.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I refuse to let you do that now. No.
Hey, he didn't realize what tape he was watching, DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus done.
He was watching Atlanta tape and thought it was the Dallas tape. They might have got gassed.
Yo, Dallas didn't look good at all.
No, they didn't play the defensive scheme that they played all year.
They didn't.
It looked totally out of sync.
They didn't, but
they looked like they couldn't cover a high school football team.
But this goes back to what they did all season long, though. All season long. Look, when you play a team that is as good as you, or
better.
A little bit better, you never show up.
You don't show up.
When you play Miami, did you show up?
No.
No. Bills?
No.
No. even Philly the first time. You should have won that game.
Should have won that game.
Even though Dak stepped out. But
Yeah.
they actually cheated in that game, though. Philly did. I'm sorry. I got to say that. My fandom's getting in the way.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
But, I mean, the Cardinals, I don't even know what happened there.
You got beat by a team that was Murray wasn't even back yet, was he?
No.
Wow.
We lost to Josh Dobbs.
Backup quarterback.
Now, they have a nice team right there. They got Rondale Moore.
Yes. I mean, they do have a good team. But the fact is, when you have somebody against Dallas that hits back.
Oh, yeah, they fold. Like
Dallas give in. They give in. And I am so tired of that goofy look Dak gets.
You don't understand how many memes are on Twitter, yo. Like, they said, bro was not built for the moment. But, yo, I want to ask you this. Oh, go ahead.
I'm like, Dak, close your mouth and just walk off the field.
Walk off the field.
Close your mouth. Don't look up at the camera. Don't look up at the screen and see the replay. Look at it on the bench, because when the first thing you do is you open your mouth and go,
you just got that look on your face.
Yeah,
bro.
like
come on, bro. That's not a good look.
No.
I don't know who told you it was, but let me tell you something. It's not. It's not what you think it is. But anyway,
go ahead.
But I want to ask you this question because I thought about this before the pod. Who was your most disappointing team this year? Like, what team really disappointed you in the NFL this season?
Washington. I felt Washington had pieces that they could have been a better team than what showed up every week and played. Washington had a good defense.
Oh, yeah.
Washington's defense should have been better on the field than it was.
Before they shipped these people out.
Correct. And then you look at the offensive side. They had weapons.
Yeah.
But it don't look like they it don't look like they wanted the guy to succeed to me. Sam, yeah.
No, man.
It don't look like they put him in the best. What have we always said? Play to the strength of your quarterback.
Yeah.
Don't try to make the quarterback play to the strength of your offense, because it'll never work.
Never.
If that quarterback ain't up to par for that, it ain't going to work. So, to me, they let me down terribly. How about you?
I think I have two. Two?
Okay.
Two, yeah. Chargers let me down. The Chargers let me down. I really thought the Chargers were going to do something special this year.
Why?
I don't know. I just did. I don't know. I really had hope in Justin Herbert and Austin. Actually, yeah, I did. Because Austin Eckler was talking about how he's about to, have a crazy year. And he was. Austin Eckler should have. I don't even blame it. I'm just taking him out the equation. It had nothing to do with Austin Eckler. That's my boy. I really blame coaching on the reason why they didn't do good.
Exactly.
Another one. The Broncos. The Broncos upset me so much. I'm like,
you know why?
What are you doing?
You know why? Egos got in the way.
Yes.
Egos.
Sean Payton
I'm
was
the
in
coach.
The way.
Yes.
And it's crazy. I said this in the first pod. Russ really didn't have a bad year at all. Russ was actually top 10 in the league this season.
You look at it, yeah. It didn't look good on the field.
No, it didn't. I have another one.
Go ahead.
Philly.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
They were 10-1.
Okay.
They were 10-1 and had an absolute
meltdown.
A glorious downfall. A downfall that only one I could pray for. And I did.
I told you it was coming.
Oh, it was I loved it.
I told you it was coming.
They did not look good. They should have lost to Washington twice.
Yes.
They should have lost to us
twice.
There were so many. They should have lost to the Bills.
Yes.
I mean, we could just keep going on and
but
on.
But I told you it was coming.
Yeah, the downfall was. It was coming.
It was coming.
It was on its way. Big balls. But it was on its way. It was on the horizon. And only Philly fans told me. They told me you just hate. You don't like us. True, but
however,
but game is game.
Game is game.
And you have none. That downfall was glorious. I enjoyed every second of it. You got punched in the mouth by the 49ers. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it because you barely beat us. Yeah. And you barely beat Washington.
Well, 49ers punched a lot of people in the mouth.
They punched Dallas like, oh, my Lord. Dallas had to they went to that bye week. Are we who we thought we were? Am I even black still?
They punched us in the mouth.
Who am I?
Kept punching us. I saw that game and I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh, it got ugly fast.
But you said it's gonna get ugly.
It's gonna get ugly. I knew it was gonna get ugly. I knew it was gonna get ugly.
Yeah.
Both times.
Okay.
Because the 49ers, they were. I didn't. Oh man, I could talk about this all day. I feel like Cincinnati, because Cincinnati beat the Niners.
They did.
I think Cincinnati, had Joe Burrow not got hurt, they would be where the Chiefs are right now. I stand on that.
And their defense is good.
Joe Burrow's defense.
Yeah,
Joe Burrow.
They gonna make some noise if he can stay healthy and stay on the.
To.
But he's got to get out of training camp healthy.
Yes.
And make it to the regular season, and then maybe be able to not start in the hole like they've always done.
Because sometimes he comes into training camp hurt.
Yeah. And well, maybe this year he won't because he's recovering.
He's still going to come off of an injury though.
Yeah, but you know what? He ain't come. He's going to come off of because when you go through physical therapy and you go through all that
stuff. Yeah, you got to pass tests.
Right. Yeah. So he'll be better conditioned. Maybe he'll have the strength that he needs to be able to get through the preseason. I wouldn't play him much.
I wouldn't play him at all.
No, I'd play him because you don't want to go
or a
to
driver too.
Yeah. But you don't want to go into the season not having touched the field and then now you're rusty.
And now they're thinking about. They don't know what's going to happen with T. Higgins because he's a free agent.
Well, if I could say anything to him, sign him.
T.
Because
Higgins,
that's a vital part of your offense. He was mad last year.
Do you blame him?
No, not at all.
I don't blame him at all because they interviewed him today. I think it was either today or yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked him about the Titans, and he was like, "I would love to go back home because if I'm not mistaken, he's from Tennessee.
Okay,
if I'm not mistaken,
or played at Tennessee.
No,
one or the other.
No, he played for Clemson. T. Higgins played for Clemson.
Okay.
So yeah, I think he's from Tennessee, but he said I would love to go back home and play yada yada yada. I'm like,
but you're gonna go home to what now?
Do you really?
They're dismantling this team basically because you don't know if you're gonna have a running back.
No, you will not have Derrick Henry, so we can get that out the way.
Yeah.
Now, Vrabel still doesn't have a job.
Yeah. Hey, man, going to be the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator.
I mean, ain't nobody stopping you. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get at the Super Bowl.
Hey.
We trying to get at the Super Bowl. That's what Shannon Sharp did. Yo, when Shannon used to get on Skip's nerves, bro. Yo,
that's crazy.
It looks like Shannon he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing since he left Undisputed.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
And yo, that Monique, if you have not seen that Club Shay Shay Monique interview.
Right. Go give it a look.
Monique dropped some bars. Now DL
mm-hmm.
he called Monique a liar.
Hey, one of them telling the truth. One of them ain't.
Somebody's lying and somebody's telling the truth.
Yeah.
It's some things that I'm not going to say on this pod that Monique said. Actually, I'm not going to say anything that she said because it's out there.
See it for yourself.
It's out there.
See it for yourself.
It's definitely out there. But shout out to Shannon. Shannon is doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like what he's doing with his podcast with Chad.
Oh man, it is hilarious.
And Chad has a job with the Raiders now.
What?
Yeah, I thought he was trolling at first.
I ain't see that coming.
Yeah, that was announced today.
Okay.
Yeah, Chad, I think he might do something with the receivers or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but he is. He's with, that came out of the coach's mouth.
But look, that is a good investment when you have receivers that need some help. He played.
Chad is coaching up Devontae Adams. Oh, that's going to be crazy.
That's going to be nasty.
That's going to be crazy. Now, imagine if Henry Ruggs didn't get in trouble.
That is right.
Because Henry Ruggs, he was that guy.
Amen.
Or he was turning into that guy. He wasn't that guy yet, but he was turning into that guy. And yo.
That would have made a big difference.
Absolutely. Because I think they're going to get rid of Hunter Renfrow. White dude.
Hey, possession. I mean, why?
Goated receiver.
Why?
Maybe
he wants to leave.
Maybe. Well, he did. He was about to get traded mid-season, I think.
Okay.
I think he's going to get traded mid-season, and a lot of teams wanted him. So, but anyway, he's doing it again.
Yeah,
so there we go.
I heard it coming. So
yeah. I wanted to talk about one more thing. I don't even want to talk about the Lakers because they ain't doing nothing special. They made 0 trades for this deadline.
Who were they gonna trade?
I don't know. No, it's good. It's good now.
Okay.
But yeah, they didn't make any trades. So we're gonna go over to another LA team. The Clippers are number 1 in the West right now.
Man, Man, but I thought
It was OKC. They're kind of going like
yeah,
this,
they
like
are.
this, like
Yeah.
this.
No. But I thought Russ was bad.
It ain't about Russ now.
I mean, I thought Russ was just the worst
It-
basketball player on the
It ain't
planet.
about Russ now.
I mean, I thought he was the reason why the Lakers couldn't win.
I knew he was gonna do this.
But hey, I'm just saying.
It won't even about Russ then.
But it was put on Russ.
I don't. Hey, your boy didn't put it on Russ. No,
I'm just saying they said Russ was the worst basketball player
Russ didn't
in the
look good
world.
at all.
Did he?
Did you see it?
I did.
That man Russ couldn't hit nothing.
He couldn't hit the side of a barn with a slingshot standing in front of it.
Right
But
in
yes,
front of him.
I get it.
He
but
couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. It would still miss the water somehow, some way. If we talk about was it Russ? What?
it was not. But I'm just saying.
Russ was shooting a wide open three in the corner and hit the side of the backboard. And we asking, was it Russ?
In the infamous words of one of my sons, what happened?
What happened? What? Like,
Look at him now.
he's doing his job.
Maybe he couldn't do his job in
Ain't
LA.
Ain't no maybe. You're a pro. You know what you need to be doing.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying. We going off of what we saw.
I always tell you when you want your career to go bad, go play with LeBron.
He always say that.
I always say it.
I don't know.
It is the truth.
No, we can ask Shane Battier. Is that the truth? Mario Chalmers. That's true?
Let's
ask Kevin Love.
What did they do? Yeah, Kevin Love.
Let's ask Kevin Love. What?
Yes, his career stunk after he went there.
What?
Kevin Love was better on when he was it Denver?
No.
Look
at you.
Who was the team? I forgot.
I don't know.
Okay, it was one of them teams out.
It was Minnesota.
Minnesota, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, now he remembers once. I see.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Look at his numbers on Minnesota.
Look
at what
he left Minnesota for a reason. My boy was doing it all in Minnesota.
No, they traded him. Yeah, he was.
He was doing it all.
He was.
And he didn't have to do it anymore because now you have a young Kyrie and you have a LeBron.
Yeah, but he did not play.
It's always but when we talking about.
Understand. Did he play Hall of Fame caliber basketball when he went to Cleveland?
He wasn't playing Hall of Fame caliber basketball in Minnesota neither.
He was doing everything there, right?
Yes, he had to. Who else were you going to pass? Ricky Rubio?
Hey, I'm just saying. When you want your career to go down the drain.
Yeah, you played with a washed up Michael Jordan.
Who?
That's what you do.
When you in
when
you're in Washington?
Let's ask. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but see, everybody don't want to talk about what he came back for. He came back two reasons. One, to help them learn how to play basketball, and the other one was so that he could become an owner, because they had promised him to become an owner, and the only way he could do it was he played. So he had to come back. Did he become an owner?
This is getting outrageous.
Did he become an owner?
Do you see what YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Do you see what I have to put up with every time I talk about Michael Jordan?
You brought it up.
What's his middle name?
Jeffrey.
I bet I should have known he knew that, huh? This is ridiculous.
You know LeBron's middle name?
What is it? I don't know.
I don't.
Let me tell you what it is. It's Raymond.
I thought you didn't know.
I do. That's my king, my glorious queen. Yo, I love the internet. 'Cause they make me laugh. They never ever they just never fail.
Back to the Clippers. What up? What they are number one.
So I mean, somebody's got to dethrone them, and they're playing good team basketball. Because James Harden said, wait till this gets together. We gonna be scary. Look where they at right now. But teams like this, you worry they peak too early.
Maybe. But what you also look at is, can they sustain this all the way through?
But that's what I'm saying.
I know, but can they? If they do, then the peak was just right.
Yeah. That's
because if they weren't playing good basketball in the beginning, it's not that they're peaking right now. They're getting together right now. The peak may be later on.
This could be what is to come. I see what you. Okay, all right. Yay. Okay. That doesn't go there, by the way. I see your face. That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there.
You smelling what I'm cooking?
Unfortunately, it's fried mothballs.
Oh God.
Well, yo. We gonna end the pod. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I really do. You got any words?
Hey, we start strong, but we finish stronger.
So without further ado, we out.
Peace.
Peace out.